Oddities and Wonders of Women, the 20 most unusual women in the world. In this world in which we live, there are approximately 8 billion, and the largest percentage is women. But few of them are available to call them strange and wondrous, so be prepared because we will take you on a journey that is not like other trips to learn about the oddities and wonders of women. In 20 the most unusual women in this world will not believe that they really exist. 1. The smallest woman in the world. Meet the youngest woman in the world. Jyotirmage. This little lady was born in 1993 in India. Its length does not exceed 63 centimeters, and AMJ was born with rare sweat glands that make the person is incredibly dwarfed. But Jyoti does not suffer from any diseases that are caused. 2. Amazon Eve. Amazon Eve, in contrast to Jyotirmage, is the tallest woman in the world, with a height of approx 2.08 meters. But why is she so tall? The answer is very simple. It is a transgender woman who was a man and transformed her gender to become a female and was represented in a series American Horror Story. 3. The Real Barbie. Most of the little girls were passionate about Barbie doll, but after they reach their teenage years they forget her. But for Valeria Lukianova, it's different. She wanted to be a doll Barbie in the literal sense. She's had a lot of surgeries and she's done everything she can to mimic the look of this popular doll. 4. The one who is hugely hurt. German Meyer Hills has the largest breasts in the world and has done a lot of experiments on itself to get the shape. But what this model does not know is how many problems there are, the health that you will face over time from back pain and many more. 5. Short waist obsession. There is an old fashion that is coming back again, and that is women wearing a corset in order to get small and sexy waist, but maybe the results became too terrifying, as a record holder with a smaller waist in the world belongs to Katie Young, as all of its members don't know where she went, what will constitute significant danger to the kidneys and liver. 6. The largest hips in the world. You can imagine the waist is 36 centimeters and the hips are 243 centimeters. Yes, this is a size. The lady named Michael Rovinelli, who has the largest hips in the world and seems to be her husband, he has no problem with this. It seems to me as if she's hiding something in it. The place. 7. Women with erupted teeth. Men in Indonesia's Mentawai tribe believe that women with succulent teeth are the most beautiful and desirable. To achieve this, women fix their teeth in the form of daggers. Frankly, eating meat that is not cooked well will not be easy for them at all. 8. Women without hair. In the 1990s, British model Gail Porter was one of the most beautiful women in the world, as her pictures were on all the covers of magazines interested in fashion. But by 2005, Gail became suffering from something strange, living without a single hair on her body. But instead of escaping to a far place, she loved her life and the new look that it had become. 9. Excessive Botox. If in your life you have not seen an excessive Botox used in cosmetic surgeries, this is the woman did this, as she pumped a lot of this substance into her lips, and fortunately for her, her skin it didn't explode, and she did this to look like her role model Jessica Rabbit, and so far she's doing it good job, according to her, but according to her health, according to what I say. 10. The tallest dreadlocks in the world. Asha Mandela must have a special way of collecting her hair before going to bed. This is the woman has the largest dreadlocks in the world. She hasn't cut it in 28 years. Although warning doctors tell her that her hair may cause her health problems such as paralysis because it is heavy and puts pressure on her spine, but she never wanted a story. 11. The strongest woman alive. Polish phenomenon. Anita Florczyk is the most powerful woman in the world. This lady can ejaculate. Men are like dolls, and every woman who competes with them must be defeated. Anita started lifting weights at the age of early. Her perfect style is what gives her the best results. As soon as she became able to participate in the competition of the strongest woman in the world, which she won. 12. Insist on surfing. After losing her arm to a shark attack in 2003, Hamilton Peddley continued. Her hobby and profession is surfing. Almost no one will be brave enough to return to the water after witnessing death between his eyes, but Hamilton did not despair and became one of the best female surfers around the world. She also won many competitions and awards. 13 Most tattooed women. Julia News is the most painful woman you can ask for a tattoo. This lady is 95% of her body covered in ink. It all started at the age of 35 when she started suffering from a skin disease, which caused her an ugly spot on her skin, so she covered it with tattoos, but then she became addicted to it. 14 The most obese woman in the world. What you see here is a woman the size of a car. Charity Pierce has no credit for her health or body weight. She seems to be getting bigger every day so that new parts grow to store all those minds. 15 Two heads in a single body. A Begley and Brittany Hensel are twins brought into the world with a similar body and offer the vast majority of its parts so that they can be isolated. It might appear to be weird, yet as an inquiry from me on the off chance that one of them kicked the bucket before the other, how might it be? Interestingly, they live joyfully. 16 Big legs. Maybe in your entire life you have never seen such legs as Mandy Sellers. For reasons unknown, her legs don't stop. She has not developed by any means since her introduction to the world, and the specialists didn't permit her mom to see her until they could see her figure out why. 17 Sturge-Weber syndrome. In the late 19th century, Grace McDaniels was brought into the world with an uncommon condition that made her lips develop to such an extent that her face became interesting. Then, at that point, she joined a band the Carnival brought in a great deal of popularity and cash. 18 The lady with the six bosoms. Have you at any point seen antiquated privateer delivers that had a great deal of layers of sails to cruise, supporters of Jack Sparrow motion pictures and anime One Piece? No? Great. This lady, she utilizes a similar plan to make her own swimsuit. 19 Plastic medical procedures. This lady took plastic medical procedure by and large. Nobody realizes how much material she has. I siphoned it into her body to get this shape, yet evidently she is content with her body. 20 Women without a nose. Meet Cassidy Hopper, who was brought into the world with an intriguing ailment without a nose and eyes. She can inhale oxygen, yet she can't smell scents. Also, to meet your last companion, Rumsey Morsi,